Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And he's in on goal. Chooses to go back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. And the ball's a good one here. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Passing nice and neat. He's got tall. No way through, so back it comes. Nedved. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been cut short. Pullet is herring after that one. Still goalless at the moment. A searching ball that into space. Goes in for the header! In for the pieces! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pedri finds himself offside. Nedved. Oh, well played, well played. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Neymar. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting...
Can he finish? No mistake! AC Milan are all square.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yamal. Mbappe. Oh, just skips and a shot! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe. That's Nedved. Mbappe proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Gullit. Yamal. Neymar. It's Pedri. Neymar. Pedri. Back when it goes. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step...
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Araujo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Mbappe is onto this. Milan looking to pass their way through. And that has been clubbed away. Vieri. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Portugal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. Neymar. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nesta getting this one clear. Messi. Vieira. And it's Neymar. And he's there to clear it.
Portugal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge! Goal! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7.
Portugal choosing to make the first change.
Número 20. Bale. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 14. Número 15. Número 18. Owen.
Pedri. Pullet. Long time, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Portugal have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Owen. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Mateus. And it's Nedved. And here's Owen. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Messi. Neymar. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He could be in here. Owen, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Substituição para Portugal.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Owen. Owen! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
He rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Owen powering forward here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ernest. He's a sharp little ball here. 4 added minutes on the board. No, that's been intercepted. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Nedved moved on forwards. And through to the goalkeeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Hones! And that's it. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right play.